All right, start of day 108. Leaving my campsite for the night, and yeah, today's the 30th. It's about 6:30 right now. A little bit later than I wanted to get out previously, but decided to sleep in for another hour because I could. It's going to start raining around 2 p.m. All these sets of thunderstorms start rolling in, but they're scattered, so I might get hit, I might not. The goal is to try to get as much done before then, and then try to dodge if I can. If not, just walk right through. I want to get enough done so I can get into Nebraska tomorrow. And depending on how much I get done is how far I'm going to get into Nebraska tomorrow. So, yeah. All right. On my way. Right later. Okay, made it to another rail trail. It's the Wabash Nature Trace Trail, I guess. Yeah. About 8 miles into my day. Yeah. The rest was just roads. Same old, pretty much. But this is new and different. And seems like I'm going to have cover for most of the rest of the day, which is going to be nice as it gets windy and rainy. So this is better than getting directly hit by what's probably going to be a windy day. Yeah. This actually lasts for a bit. I think pretty much close all the way to Council Bluffs, I think. I'll have to look ahead. But yeah. An actual trail. With, yeah, dirt instead of asphalt. It's a 2-track trail, but still a dirt trail. Amazing, right? Shocking, really. Okay, later. All right, it's about 11:40 right now. We've got about 5 more hours until the rain's supposed to start. Nice thunderstorm on the way. I'm hoping to time one of my stops with that rainstorm, because the heavy stuff is supposed to last for about an hour. But then hopefully after that it's just drizzling and I can keep on walking. Because I want to get out of Iowa tomorrow. And that means I have to go pretty much a full day today. Try to do as much of the 28 miles as possible. Yeah. But it's going to be drizzling and raining tonight, so hopefully I can park myself underneath another shelter. That's what's at the end of the 28 miles today. So, yeah. And if I do that, I'll reach my goal of getting into Nebraska by June 1st. So I think I actually have a day off. Well, May has 31 days. I should look that up. I think it does. Then I'll be in there before June, so it's just even better. Yeah, then most of June will be occupied with getting Nebraska done, which I think probably that's the best place I could be along this trail during June, like the most northern section of the trail and overall. And it's pretty much as far away from any ocean or humidity giving body of water. So this is just all hope on my part, but I hope it's to be the mildest June possible along the trail. And that'll give way to a July in Colorado, which is another, probably one of the more milder places I could be for July. So even though it's going to be it's going to be heat, 80, 90 degrees probably most of the time. That's better than some of the other places on this trail where I could be in June and July. So It's one of the reasons why I started when I did, trying to correlate the hottest part of the year for when I was away from the humidity of the Great Lakes and before I hit the deserts. Speaking of shelters, here's one. Not that much of a one. Probably won't protect against any real thunderstorm. And maybe they're anticipating building another shelter here. Got lumber. There's plenty of lumber. Or these are just old rail ties. That's what it looks like. But yeah, that's the goal. And hopefully August in Utah and Nevada isn't that bad, but probably will be. Maybe I'll get a mild late summer, but that's probably way too much to ask for. But yeah. All right. Enough about months ahead of time. Maybe get today done. All right, later. All right. Here's a trail over here, and here's the park in Silver City. Gerald D. Jones. This is a gazebo and water. I thought there was a bathroom right here. Maybe it's over there. So let's see if the water works. It does. Nice. All right, I'll take a break here. Okay, it's about 2:20 right now, and according to my weather report, it's going to start raining around 6 o'clock, like thunderstorming and all that stuff, and that's going to last till like 10. So there's going to be no real chance to set up in between, safely anyways, keeping things dry, which is always the goal. So looks like I'm going to cut my hike short today a little bit. Still going to be a plus 20 mile day, but I'm going to try to find a good place to tent. It's going to be a lot of rain too, so I have to find high ground, maybe some shelter or a gazebo somewhere. That's the goal. At least somewhere that I know will hopefully not flood out. So yeah, and it's a little bit on a trail like this. If I had to, I could just camp along the side. Hopefully not near the gutter though. So, but there are occasionally open spots. So yeah, that's going to happen around. I'll have to stop around 5:40 or something like that, just so I can get my tent up and out of the rain. That should give me enough time to still get into Nebraska tomorrow. Just not as far as I wanted to. Yeah. Basically, I'll be going to the first round of hotels in like downtown Omaha itself, which is a little more expensive than the ones I wanted to do in the outreaches of on the other side, but still works and still gets me into Nebraska tomorrow. But yeah, it's to the point where 6 o'clock is supposed to be starting to rain like a third of an inch for like a good 4 hours. Third of an inch per hour for 4 hours. That's good. Probably 1.5 to 2 inches of water pouring down on me. So I don't want to set up in that. Or walk in it, because I don't want to. Yeah. Alright. But try to do as many miles as I can in between this. I probably won't take a break, or a very small one, until then. So still got about 3.5 hours of walking to do. All right, later. Okay, I'm still on the Wabash Trace Nature Trail. That's the correct order of words about this trail. Yeah, so I got about little bit less than 4.5 miles to go to where I think a good shelter would be. That's right along the trail. Look big on the pictures anyways. So yeah. Hopefully be big enough to protect me from the thunderstorm and the wind that's probably going to come with it. So yeah. Yeah, so it's about 3:18 right now, and I should get there 5:20, 5:30. That should give me enough leeway before the storm. The big part of the storm actually hits. It's going to be a little sprinkling beforehand, but that's where most of the damage is going to go. It's according to the weather app. Yeah. So I'm kind of hurrying there and take the rest of the afternoon off. Yeah. As the rain comes right there. Well, I just had to wait an hour. And, weather changed for me at least. Looks like the big storm is going to miss me to the north. And the storm behind me is going to miss me to the south. So instead of getting like the 4 straight hours, I'll probably just get sprinkling on. At least that's the new forecast. Who knows if that's actually going to hold up. But it does look like I'm going to miss this big one. Which is nice. But there's another one coming up behind me. So I'm just going to walk and see what happens. I've only got a couple miles left. Well, 3 miles left where I was going to stay if it rained too much on me. So I'll make a decision there whether to keep on going. Right there. Well, the storm's coming. Meanwhile, the wind is knocking down some of these leaves. But about a half mile from where I need to be. Got sprinkled on a few times so far. Some of the outer bands, but hopefully I can make it to the shelter before it rains too hard. But looks like I'm going to be rained on a little bit. Yeah, it's coming. All right. At least I'm in this covered area a little bit, so the wind isn't knocking me about too much. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, later. Oh, it looks like I won't miss it. That's heading right towards me. But yeah, I'm about 0.1, 0.2 from my the shelter that I hope is there. So yeah. Yeah, it looks like my hope of not being rained on that much is just that, a hope. So this looks like it is going to be the end of my day. So as I reach the storm, it's moving slightly faster than me, but I should be able to make it. Yeah, just across this bridge right there. All right, I made it. I don't know if it's going to be big enough, but I'm going to try. But there's a bathroom here, so. And people like to drink here, I guess. A lot of cans. But yeah, I'm going to try to set up right here, just so there's a little bit more cover and get a little protection anyways. Yeah, so as the storm moves in right there. All right, it's about 6 o'clock and I'm done for the day. The storm has come. You can hear it, see it, and I think it's gonna last for a bit. I'm under this shelter, but it's still getting wet, so that's why I have my cover on, but I'm not getting as wet as I could have. So, and I'm on the shelter, so I'm above the ground. So hopefully that means I won't get flooded out. Yeah. So that's the end of day 108. I think that's today, or is it 107? Yeah, it's 108. Yeah. Yeah. So About 22 miles done, which is a decent day, and does put me in range of Nebraska tomorrow. So that's the goal. And even though it's going to rain again tomorrow, it's basically going to keep on. There's a chance of rain till like 11 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, but I'm just going to start early because I'll probably end up in a hotel somewhere. Haven't made the choice where or when. Try to get as far as possible to a cheap hotel. Yeah, so that's the goal. So that's the end of day 108, May 30th. All right, later.